It's an opportunity for other acts on the lineup to gain more popularity with the audience and influence further acceptance of their talent.
I feel excited. I'm proud. Like the stand-up comedy stuff in Dubai, it's really slow. It's not the same way it is in our country, in Nigeria. The stand-up comedy business, or should I say shows and stuff, it's really, really slow. But seeing the turnout and seeing the way people are turning up, I'm excited.
MC policy is not a
That entrance was so wonderful. Please, bride and groom, you can go to your seats right now.
Don't you make me laugh this today.
Sir, they call me the Apostle of Joy.
Apostle of Joy.
Yeah. Before they call Apostle Paul.
Get up for James, please. James, I'm only joking, Don't take it serious. That was how I said something the other day. I never knew I was insulting a policeman. I was joking on stage, talking. Then I got outside, he said, Yalla Habibi, Tal. The moment you hear Tal, my brother, run. Tell your neighbor, run, no. That word, Tal, it's not especially when an Arabic man is telling you Tal. You are in,
What they call Apostle Paul. Yeah. They call me, they were a pastor for church. Where are they? He look me like, anytime we say you come around, there is always joy revolving around you. So he gave me that title.
So what's your
Apostle of Joy?
Please, can you introduce yourself?
Okay, my name is Oluchukwu Musu. I'm from Delta State, Nigeria, Aniocha North to be precise. But my stage name, which everyone knows me with, is MC Policy. I'm an international comedian. I'm also an MC, Master of Ceremony. I'm a content creator, and you name it, whatever has to do with entertainment, I'm there, apart from singing.
It's my pleasure to meet you.
Thank you, sir.
Actually, today I was at this wedding, and I was so excited to see you and how you organized the wedding. You also overseed everything that happened at the wedding. So I was really amazed, and I wanted to know more about you. And I got to find out that you are in Nigeria.
Yes, of course, full Nigeria.
Here in Dubai, performing here in the address. Do you know what that means?
It's like a 6, not even 7-star store. I know. Yes, yo. Today, 26th August 2023. Yeah, we're outside. 2 venues, 2 weddings. In one day, the only MC policy runner.
So, a lot of people, when you are here in Dubai, having the condition that we have right now as Nigerians here in Dubai, they don't see any possibility that you can actually stand out. You can do something with your time and energy without even looking for a job. I'm not trying to say people shouldn't look for jobs.
Oh, you mean girls are attracted by their own family? I don't get it. Because they don't want their man to be snatched by.
Not all of us are going to become employers of labor. Yeah. Not all of us are going to become CEOs. But for me, I'm going to be a CEO. I don't know about you. So I have created this platform for myself to be able to showcase the beauty of Africans in diaspora and back home in Africa. Okay. Sorry guys, if I have not introduced myself. My name is Harry Tigansa Jigina. My channel is Experience Africans. On this platform, I share the experience of Africans living home and abroad. I try to showcase the beauty of Africa to you guys and to show you how we thrive as we hustle to make a living for ourselves and our families back home in Africa. Today I have MC Policy in the house. He was the MC at the wedding, which I just attended. I will share these videos and also share videos of how he performed during the event.
A pause, a ladies part, 1, ladies part 2, 3. Who was the last? The last to get to the stage. The last. Are you sure? Mommy, who was the last person?
We wanted to get one-on-one with him to also inspire other Africans who are living here in UAE and in other African countries, not even in diaspora and outside of Africa. MC Policy is facing the same challenge that I face with a Nigerian passport. It is not easy for you and me to go look for a job, not only in the UAE, but in different countries of the world, because we have a Nigerian passport. And it's due to some actions of either the government or the people or Africans scattered all around the world. But we stand to change or alter the odds. I have decided to go on content creation. He's also in content creation, but at the side topic, okay, I see, you do stand-up comedy and also do MC.
Yeah.
What has been your biggest challenge being a Nigerian? Most especially in UAE.
First and foremost, one of the biggest challenges I have had, or I have, is first and foremost the color. Most people, they don't want to give you a platform because you're black. So most times, I think people accept me more when I am done performing. For example,
before you come in, they have a perception of who you are.
Yes.
So once you perform,
they might even tell you that you cannot do it. Okay. I have had that a lot of times, and I think that's like my biggest motivation.
Yeah.
Before I ventured into this business, or before I ventured into this craft of being an MC, comedian, content creator, and you name it, the biggest challenges I faced was acceptance.
Okay. What made you to decide that I want to do this aside looking for the normal job? Because every African that comes here is, I want to be a waiter, a cleaner, I want to work as a security. You did not choose any of these jobs.
No.
What made you to choose this path?
I won't lie to you, my brother. I've been here for 7 years.
Yeah.
And the 4 years of my life being in Dubai, I worked for companies. I've worked for 2 different companies. I can't name them, so don't give them free promotion.
Yeah.
So, but it's just all about decision. I was working, receiving my salaries, but I stood up one day, I'm like, you know, when you put a square peg in a round hole, it would not fit, no matter how much you try. So I kept on working, going to jobs, doing my duty, but there is that satisfaction you get from doing what you love.
Yeah.
I was never getting it for the 4 years of my life in Dubai. And one day I woke up, and remember when we started having these visa issues, 2020/2021. So that was when I decided, like, even when I was working, I used to go for gigs. People used to book me because of, I won't say I'm the best.
Exactly.
But to an extent, I try my best.
You stood out.
So people used to book me. So I kept on like seeing more bookings than my salary can even accommodate. So I was like, if this can be happening now, that there is difficulties, why not take it up to the next level and then grow your craft?
Yeah.
So that was one of the motivations I got. So one day I stood up and like, I'm done working for these people. So I went out there, try as much as possible to make sure I'm legit and valid in the country where we are. You know these things.
Yeah.
And that is where we are today.
Okay. What was the reception from your friends when you left your job and decided to pick up something for yourself? Your friends and your family, how did they take it?
I'm this kind of person, I won't lie to you. When I try as much as possible to take on a venture, opinions doesn't matter to me. It is either I win or I fail. If I fail, I take it as a lesson and as an experience for the next level. If I win, I also take it as an experience to grow more. So people's opinion, friends, because at the end of the day, not only you waka come.
Not only you waka go.
You understand me? So it is whatever you decide for your own self and how much you believe in yourself. That is what I see.
How do you see MC policy in the next 5 years, in the next 10 years? What are you doing to make sure that MC policy becomes a revolving something? It's not the same MC policy, but keeps growing. How do you see it?
I believe last year, it's not the same with me this year.
Okay.
Because I know where I was last year. So I thank God for one thing, which is the branding. The branding is what I'm working on right now, massively. Like, regardless, you can be so talented and your brand is as low as possible. So I want to take my brand to the next level. I want to take content creation to the next level. I want to have a team.
Wow, that would be very, very awesome.
Yeah, I want to have like people who are working with MC policy, and not only for me to grow, but also I want to be the kind of person that will make sure that this person was able to go there because MC Policy did one single support for him. This person was, so in the next 5 years, I want to grow and expand as big as I can. So it's not only going to be on MC, comedy, it's going to be on entertainment totally. So that's where I'm seeing myself, and I want to be a guru.
A word of advice for those who have not taken the plunge to say, I want to go do my thing, but I want to rely on the jobs that they get. Salary is what they say, and everyone who is watching this video, I want to let you know, salary is the shortest cut to slavery. Once they give you stipends, they tie you down. But once you begin to know that you can also be the one who pays salaries, then you know that you're on the way to progress. So thank you so much for having you on my channel. I'd like you to leave my viewers and subscribers with a word of advice based on what they are doing and how they can better what they're doing in the nearby future.
So the only advice I can tell anyone right now who is watching us is this: everything is possible. It depends on where you see it. If you are short-sighted, that is where it's going to end. But if you have a bigger and wide perspective, trust me, everything is possible. Like you said, we are at the address. So it's not just for any normal human being to come here, but I have seen myself even performing at O2 Arena, and it's going to be there one day. So what I see is this: everything is possible. As far as you are hardworking and talented, you can all get there. And trust me, don't limit yourself. Don't limit yourself. People's opinions doesn't matter. Whatever you are doing, as far as you believe in it and you see the future with it, don't use people's opinion to disregard your efforts. So that's just it.
Thank you very much. If you've watched this video up to this time, it means you are interested in the topic, you like the topic, and you wanted to learn from the topic.
Yes, sir.
Make sure that you subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and also stay up to date with us, as we'll be posting more videos with more Africans and more people who have interacted with Africans. It's been my pleasure hosting you, MC Policy, and I hope we get to meet at the top, not at the address,
Watch out.
at the best hotel in the world.
Arenas
In arenas and everything. So thank you so much and stay blessed. I am signing out. Harry Experiences. For Experience Africans. God bless you.